How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. We're on My Hero Academia. I'm ready to fight someone, apparently. But yeah, we're on My Hero Academia with the first episode of Season 3, which is called Game Start. So, exciting times as we are beginning Season 3, the final season, before I'm basically caught up with My Hero Academia, I guess. On screen, at least, because I know the manga is further ahead and all of that, so yeah. But yeah, this is the very first episode. I chose the dub version over the sub version for this, at least, and potentially a lot of other anime out there, because it's easier to take in dialogue by listening to the dub version rather than reading the sub version, where you might not be able to process it easier. So it's a preference at the end of the day. I know people... I don't dispute the fact that the sub version are talented. I'm sure they are, but for a reactor standpoint, well, at least for me, I know there might be some people out there who will react to the subversion, and props to them, but for me at least, and maybe others out there, reacting to the dub version is a lot easier for me, so that's my preference. It's nothing to do with the fact, like, yeah, but it's no half-assed reason, basically. It's just a preference, and I think that's okay. It's like people have their preference of reactors as well. So, yeah, I mean, some people might not. There might be some reactors out there that are not for certain types of, certain types of people. It's a bit different, but you get the idea. It's a preference at the end of the day, and that's the thing with me and the dub version. It's a preference because it's easier for me to react to watch and react to the dub version than the subversion. I don't want to pose that risk of not being able to pay attention, and that's what I feel like. I that's what I worry with the subversion. So yeah, in my own time, if I was gonna be not reacting, because I wouldn't be reacting anyways, but if I was gonna watch something in my own time, I'd probably watch the subversion. But yeah, with the dub version, I think it fits better in terms of me being able to pay attention easier. So yeah, I'm basically explaining why did I do this in dub, anyways. But yeah, this is the first episode. We have some really, really worrying stuff coming up in season 3. It seems, especially with the main adversary, Tamura, the League of Villains. They seem to be getting stronger as time goes on, and it does seem, with the way the stage has been set for the final, for the several last episodes of season 2, that things are not going to look too juicy. Like, it's going to be absolutely worrying. I'm absolutely worried because who knows what's going to happen. All might seem shit scared. And the League of Villains are going, like I said, the League of Villains are going to get stronger, especially since there's that talk of molding Tamura to be even stronger. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really scared as well for this. So this is My Hero Academia, episode number 1 of season 3. The full reaction will be on Patreon. Looking forward to this. Let's go.
To protect our citizens.
Blue Genius,
many of the world's top champions have walked these halls. Now I'm a student here.
I'm wondering if that's the list of
my name is Izuku Midoriya,
rankings of heroes, like Endeavor's
my
number 2.
dream of being a true hero. I want to become someone who saves others with a smile on my face. This is the story of how I became the greatest hero in the world.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Picture it. A world without the symbol of peace. I'll show society just how fragile their sense of safety is.
Oh my god. He is absolutely sinister. I want to cosplay him as one day, though.
There are times I still can't believe this is my life. That the #1 hero in the world chose to pass his quirk one for all onto me.
Have you nipped yourself to make sure this isn't a dream?
Mineta, Kaminari, hey!
Heyo, Midoriya.
Come to the pool with us.
The
Oh
pool?
boy.
Yeah.
This can't be
Some
good.
fun before the training camp.
We'll get in some solid laps.
I'm sure you will.
Gladly. Her quirk is frog, and she can do pretty much everything a frog can. Tanya Ida is the class
Froggy
rep.
girl.
Quirk, engine.
Ida.
The engines in his tabs grant him super speed. Doria. His quirk is superpower. He can increase the power and physical abilities of isolated
they
appendages
identified
or
it
his
as
entire
that.
body.
Okay.
Minoru Mineta. His quirk, pop
Just
off.
sighed at
The
Mineta.
balls he pulls
Love
off his
it.
head can stick to anything, though he himself bounces off them. Finally,
Which
there's
is
Momo
really, really
Yairozu.
handy.
Her quirk is creation. She can create any non-living thing from the lipids in her body. And that's it. We should
Pretty
also go
powerful,
over Class
pretty
B's
impressive.
quirk.
Hey, I'm Minetta.
I didn't know you guys would be here.
I can't believe
Oh dear me.
You know, it's still pretty hot.
Have some standards, dude. Kaminari, Mineta, nice work. I'm proud of you for suggesting more training.
God,
You're an asset
Ida's
to our class.
buff.
Let me thank you.
Jeez, oh god.
Now, don't just sit there. It's time to come sweat with us.
Last place for the fitness test would be expelled. I was sure I'd be going home.
You may have thought
Damn
that, but you never gave
Aizawa.
up. Not during combat training either.
Fiddling us all. Intense episode.
You want to settle who's the best between us right now? Huh? No.
Actually, you know what? We could make this training a contest.
Oh
Hey,
no,
everyone, I
don't
propose
Ida.
that we see which of the
Don't
boys can
encourage.
swim 50 meters the fastest.
Oh,
A friendly
God.
race. Yeah, that sounds fun.
You're encouraging this.
Do it.
Ida, why don't you let us help you out with this?
Yes, please. And quirks?
Turbo! How was that, you sidekicks?
What do you think you're doing?
You didn't even
Cheat!
touch the water. It's called freestyle swimming.
Everyone on your marks.
Oh God's sake.
For all calling.
Holy shit. See, it's getting serious. Draw.
Nice one, Midoriya.
For God's sake.
You beat me. Good work.
You were amazing out there too, Ida.
Gotta love the bromance.
Become the hero he wanted you to be.
Oh wow.
Todoroki, I vow once more to become a hero like my older brother.
I will become a hero, but the kind that I want to be.
I swear I'll become a hero.
The
A
drives
great
of
one
being
like
a
All
hero,
Might,
nice.
who saves people with a. Listen up, Scarface.
Oh,
Don't you dare hold back like you did at the sports festival. Bring everything you've got.
I will.
You too. Fight to win. Yeah, I will. I promise.
Then the 50-meter
It's
freestyle
not like they're
final
going to
race
win
will now begin.
50,000 gold or whatever, but this is serious.
You got this, Todoroki.
It's 5 p.m.
He's
Your authorized
arrested.
pool time is officially over. Hurry
Aw,
up and go home.
can we not have one more minute?
We're finally getting to the good part.
Are you questioning me?
Not at all, Mr. Aizawa.
Someone doesn't like swimming.
Damn, friends. Shut up. I don't care if they're my
Just
classmates
look,
or not.
I just looked
I won't let them get ahead of me.
Kirishima and yeah.
Isn't that what it means to be number one? To be the best, I'll have to be stronger than All Might. It's only a matter of time.
Respect Zack drive. Nice.
You have true name of my power. Is one for all.
And all for
Your
one.
next kid. You are my worthy
Oh
successor.
boy, that
Because
kicks me up the ass.
this is where my journey began.
Oh.
Young Midoriya,
Oh.
the summer training camp will be tough. Try your hardest.
I will.
That was nice. That was a kind of reflective episode, but I loved it.
Just keep it to yourself. Don't even tell the students.
Oh god, what if someone's listening in?
There's something I'd like you to prepare for me.
Oh
That's right.
no.
We're about to start playing a brand new game.
Is that called...
the preview.
Nope, we're not playing the preview. Is that game called Leave Us the Fuck Alone? You know what's the most painful part after this? I reached for the charger, which was all the way back there, and I knocked my game case down. So it was like, great, everything just came flooding on my head. Just my luck, isn't it? Yeah, there wasn't really much going on for that episode, honestly. But I think it was a nice little refresher. It was a nice way for people to connect, as well as for characters to focus on how far they've come and I mean, I think this is the end of their first year, isn't it? So there's been a lot for people to focus on in terms of what they've achieved, what they've done, and areas that they thought would consume them, like Ida's darkness and Todoroki with what was happening at the UA Sports Festival. There's a lot of reflection going on, but it all makes for a beautiful episode, I feel like, because it does show how a lot of characters look at their time and think of how far they come, especially Deku, because he was I mean, we saw it at the very start where he was rewatching that video he's watched probably 1 million times by now. But he watched and reflected and was still amazed to this day that he was chosen. And it's really, really beautiful to think of, like, to see Deku relish that moment so much, and it's just really, really great stuff to see. And then we had that, like, three-way remembrance with Todoroki, Ida, and Deku, where Todoroki did have a glance on the UA Sports Festival when Deku inspired him to use his powers, and Ida was focusing about how Todoroki influenced him. They have a really... what I really, really love about this is I think we've established like our main friendship with Deku, Ida, and Uraraka, because we always see them and it's like, oh, it's so great that they're together. But then we have that deep connection with Ida, Todoroki, and Deku, with what they went through at Hosu City. And I think they are all grateful for each of for having each other's backs at that point. So I think that moment when they were just there at the pool and reflect, I think that was very, very special, because it was like a chance for them to acknowledge how grateful they have each other's back and all of that. So yeah, I thought that was a very, very special moment. But yeah, this episode had a lot of reflection, a lot of movements going forward in terms of the summer camp situation after that scene at the end. But it was just really, really great stuff. There wasn't really too much going on in this episode. It was that massive amount of reflection. But also, I really loved the shenanigans that was focused in this episode, especially Mineta and Kaminari, when they were making up this nice ploy to get Izuku involved, so nothing suspicious would go down as their real scheme would try to commence underway. And little did they know, they screwed themselves up. They played themselves with the fact that Deku invited everyone. Can I just say though, I mean, Ida does look really, really worked out. Like, I don't know if that was done like the perspective angle was done so Ida could basically, because Mineta's small, so from his perspective, Ida is probably like a beast and all of that. So I don't know if that was done deliberately, but like he looked absolutely ripped to shreds. So yeah, that's just my opinion of it. But I don't know. I think it was just the way of the camera angle. It made it look like Ide was like some kind of monster for someone like Mineta, because yeah, he is pretty small. So it's like oh boy, and yeah, but honestly, it was really, really great stuff to see the pool shenanigans go to play, considering we had that very, very intense swimming pool thing where They absolutely, like, the swimming pool was not needed whatsoever. For a few characters at least. Ida, I think he just ran across the rope, didn't he? Whereas Izuku used the water, but realized Ida was basically cheating the system, so he was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. But I love how it came down to Izuku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, because I think they're the three most... I don't know, I mean, all the quirks are pretty powerful, but I think in terms of how aggressive they are, I think Izuku, Todoroki, and Bakugo are the three most powerful. But I just love how we were, like, so ready to get... there was no idea who was going to win that one, because it's all fun and games, so it's, but Bakugo tread it so seriously, so it was like, oh god, what's going to happen here? But I do love how, Aizawa managed to step in just at the last moment, and it was like, yeah, it's up, so no, not happening anymore. Yeah, that was really, really fun stuff to see, especially with how much shit that Bakugo gave to Todoroki and Izuku by saying, you better try your best, and then we never got to that point. I mean, technically, the whole point of the swimming pool was like, yeah, swim, you can use your quirks, and they abused that to hell. So technically, I mean, I don't know. Would Aizawa be standing there and be like, everyone get out now? Otherwise, I'm gonna have some mentors turn this place into a cement zone and no more swimming pool for you guys. Because otherwise, I would have been like, I could still swim. So we'll see who wins naturally, I guess. But it was a fun little moment to exercise some character interactions and comedy, and it was really, really great stuff to see. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really great episode. I mean, well, it was great. It was good, at least, because the character interactions were really, really fun. But otherwise, it was just really reflective on not just where characters have come, but Aizawa glossed over the characters and their quirks for someone who it's like as if someone has just watched season 3's their first season, I guess. It was pretty reflective for those who might have forgotten which character has which quirk and all of that. So yeah, but quite reflective as well, with people focusing on their past, how far they've come. But as well as the fact that, as well as their drives of being a hero, with that three-way thing with Ida, Todoroki, and Izuku, where they reflected on their own goals of being heroes, and it was just really, really great stuff to see. Like that segment, it might have been a bit prolonged, but it makes you think back, like, this is going through their heads, I guess, at the end of the day. Even in the most bizarre circumstances, like the swimming pool area, so yeah. Whereas Tamura is now settled into his fixation about All Might, and it's very, very sinister. I'm really excited to see where Tamura's story comes this season, because I absolutely love his character. He's sinister, and he's an absolute creep, but I don't know. He just has such a very, very interesting character behind him. So I absolutely, and as well as the voice, is the icing on the cake. So I'm really excited to see where Tamura's story does come. But yeah, it was not much happened in this episode, but I think that is to be expected with the first episode, I guess, of a show. I think of a show like this, I think you don't expect much, but episode 2 and 3 and 4, etc., they will make up for it. So it'll be scary to see how. But yes, this was My Hero Academia. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!